before you go, is this her? Yes, it is me, and I am doing a tag. And not only am I doing a tag, but I just created this. Well, I just didn't create it today at this moment, but I created a tag. And so I wanted to try, I was like, why don't you get into the tag world? Why don't you tag people? Why don't you be like all up into the fragcom world? So I created a tag. Here it is. Let's get to it. Oh my goodness. I noticed that I never say this when I do these videos. So I'm inserting this into the beginning, into the intro. So what is my channel? My channel is fun. I do a lot of live streaming. I'm doing more lifestyle. I talk about fragrances. I talk about beauty. You can see a makeup session. You can see, we talk about everything on this channel. So if that's what you want and like, go ahead and check me out. Okay, so for real, Valentine's Day is here. I don't know when I'm gonna post this video. And I didn't do a Valentine's Day, like Valentine's Day sense for everybody. Why? Because I think I was a little overwhelmed by them, and I said, nah, I'm not gonna do it. But then I was thinking about, what is it about? Valentine's, it's all, everybody's like sexy perfumes, seductive perfumes, blah, 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 And so I said, well, I thought about it. Sexy is not just like Valentine's Day, right? There are different levels to sexy, because you're going to different spaces, it's different occasions. And so there's a different sexy that you need for each of these different spaces, places in your life. So this tag is about sexy, but it's about sexy in reference to what types you need for different events, occasions in your life. So let's get to it. Let's talk about sexy. Now, sexy, of course, is a state of mind. So let me just say this. Everybody is sexy as long as you feel it and believe it. So don't ever think that, oh, I'm not sexy. You sexy. If you in that mood, if you vibing like that, you will radiate sex to people. So let's just talk about different spaces and what type of, vibe you're going to be giving in those spaces. So the first one is a day date or a day party, because those are a little different. Listen, I love a good day party, but day parties is about, being out partying, but it's a little different vibe. The day party can be very casual, but usually it's a very stylish event. It's very, but it has its time limits, and everybody it's a little more mature. I mean, I'm being real. Everybody's doing day parties now, but they're a little more laid back. It's a little more about loungy. It's about hanging out. And also, this is for a day date. Like if you're going on a day date, we're just going out to have lunch or something. So this, for that, is Inara Oud by Swiss Arabian. This one, the thing about day partying and day dates is that you're gonna be out when we can go out again. And you're going to be in spaces where there's a lot of people, there's a lot of hustle and bustle, because if you're at a restaurant, there's going to be other people around. So and at a day party, there's going to be all kinds of people. You want to stand out. You want to be noticed. Even if it's just, you're dating your boo, you want him to, be able to smell his bae, So Inara Oud will give you just that, because it has this, the oud and the teak wood and the valerian. So it's a very very unique, that will make you stand out, even when it's a lot of things going on, and there's a lot of people around. You will stand out because you have on this like very vibrant, kind of sweet, but yet very exotic scent on. So that's Inara Oud for the day date, the day party. Next up is first date sexy. Now this is a date, for us single people, that's that date where you've been going out, you've kind of probably have talked a few times, thinking about dating them, and you want to give them a good impression, and you feeling this person. So that one is going to be Jasmine Rouge. Jasmine Rouge is just a spicy jasmine, and what it's going to do is it's going to put you on their mind. You know what I'm saying? First date is you going out, you having a good time. All right, bye. Give a hug, maybe a kiss on the cheek. If it's feeling good, y'all gonna kiss. Let's just be real. And he's gonna smell, and your date is going to smell this on you. And so when they leave, it's going to linger on, and they're gonna be like, "Oh my God, that smells so good." That's what you want to do. This is that fragrance is gonna put you on their mind, because they're gonna be like, "Damn, that's ooh, ooh, ooh." All right, now we went to a day party. We had a first date. Let's go to a club or a party. You know, evening party, getting it on. Did I just do that? All right. So anyway, this is a party. This is a, you know, going to a club. If you go to clubs, I don't do that. And if I do, it's loungy. This is going to be Nina Ricci's L'Extase Rose Absolue. The reason why I say this is because this has that jam. It's like that rose, that sweet rose, that jammy rose. And if you're out like that, you want to get attention. If you're going for the sexy vibe, you want to get some attention. This is going to be attention getting, because it's got presence, it's got that sweetness, it's got that rose in it. So this is perfect for a club or a night party. You know, like if you're going to, like, you know, a gathering, you know, where it's going to be like partying over somebody's house or something. But we're not doing none of that right now, right? Because we still in COVID. I'm just saying, this is for when you have a real life again. All right. So we've had our first date. And now we're gonna, you know, this is, and not just first dates, but like for a romantic date. Now there's a difference between, well, okay, we'll talk about that in a minute, but romance. When you're feeling romantic sexy, you know, it could be hanging out at home, it could be, but you want to just have that romantic vibe going on. For that one, I would go with Dangerous Complicity, because Dangerous Complicity is just this beautiful floral with a slight touch of booziness, little powdery, and it exudes feminine. It is very flirtatious. It's very romantic. It's very soft on the skin. So if it's one of those situations where you want to project softness, that's it. Dangerous Complicity. All right. So then next up is dinner dates, because, you know, you go on day dates, sometimes dinner, you know, dinner is nighttime, you know, we going out and might be, you know, dressed up a little more, we're having a beautiful date, you know, we're just gonna be at this beautiful restaurant, and for that is Dolce & Gabbana the only one. Now let me tell you something, dinner date could be like a romantic dinner at home, you know, where you have candlelight, where you have just a beautiful space together, or going out to a restaurant, because dinner date is dinner date if it's done correctly. And Dolce & Gabbana, the only one, this coconut, you know, orange blossom beauty, it just exudes this it just says, babe, what are you doing? You say, hey, you know, it's giving off that sexiness. And for dinner and things, there's going to be a little bit of distance, because you're going to be maybe sitting across from each other, and you want it to be able to project to your date, so they smell it and they're like, oh, you smell so good. Like, especially if you're going someplace and you're in the car together, oh my goodness, this is going to smell so good. All right, next up is dinner and now let's just be honest, sometimes we go on a dinner date, there is intention. It's not just, oh, we're gonna have dinner and, you know, we're gonna see where it goes. We going out with intention. We gonna have dinner, but it's going down. And so for that, Club de Nuit Intense for Women by Armaf. This speaks volumes. If I could open it, this speaks volumes, y'all. This says, I'm not playing tonight. I'm sexy. I got on my little black dress. I got on my heels. This ain't just dinner, honey. This is you giving that look. when you're eating your dessert. You're very seductive. You're giving off all the vibes, like, you know, I can't wait till we get alone. Especially if you're having, like, if you're out of town, you know, and you're having this romantic dinner and you have a hotel room because you all are an established couple or whatever you are, but you already have, you know, you kind of know, y'all know where we going tonight. We know where this is going tonight. And so I'm gonna be you're gonna be seductive best in Club de Nuit Intense for women. I'm just saying, that's where I'm going with this. I'm gonna be like, hey, you know where we going with this. Let's just go there. Let's just go there. All right. Next up is just winter sexy. You know, I just need a cold weather sexy, you know. It's just like, I just want to run. I just want to be sexy. And I don't want to, and I'm thinking too hard. I'm just going to be sexy. And that is Nishane Ani. It's something about this spicy vanilla. Yes. Yeah, this is sexy. And because it's so strong and it just, like, in the cold, it just clings to you and blossoms. Oh my goodness. Oh yes, this is cold weather winter sexy. Yes, child. Yes, child. Yes. All right, so we talked about winter sexy. Let's talk about summer sexy, because there's a difference. We wearing different types of fragrances in summertime, right? Okay, so let's get to that. Now, beach party sexy, because if we can ever go out in these streets and we're gonna be at the beach, and we might be at a beach party, might be at a summer party, hanging out, you know, day party, going to a barbecue or something. Summer beach party sexy is this. Now, this was a hard one because I got a few of them that I really love, but I had to go with Intense Tiare, because this is coconut, it's tiare flower, it is tropical. It just says this is perfect for if you're going on a tropical vacation. This is just perfect for any warm weather that you're going to be in. And it's Montale, so it lasts, but it has enough lightness to it that it's not overpowering. So even though it's a Montale, it's going to last on your skin, it's going to project, it does still have a lightness to it that makes it easier to wear. But this is coconut. This is classic summer fragrance on 10. Now, for a nice little summer night, you know, summer date night, you know, going to the rooftop and having dinner, you know, even just being at home and having, like, you know, just being outside with the fire pit, and you all are having beautiful drinks, so you're having dinner. So wherever I'm gonna wind up having a date during the summertime, this is all I'm saying. This is perfect for that. This is Jasmine Wisp. Now, y'all know I love Jasmine Wisp. Now, the thing about Jasmine Wisp, it has this tropicalness. It has all these fruits. It's floral. But you have to be light on it in the summertime. So I think even though it's a very strong fragrance, but it has a very tropical vibe to it, so just be a little light on the sprayer with it. Just don't douse yourself in it, baby. Just give a few, maybe 3 sprays tops. You're just exuding this tropical sexiness when you're on a date night in the summertime, or warm weather, whatever, you know, on a warm vacation. Oh yes. All right. Now, bedtime. Let's talk bedtime sexy. Bedtime sexy is a little different, because bedtime sexy, you can't be too strong. You know, you don't want to choke out to your partner. You don't want them to go out, oh baby, you smell good. Things get a little heated, it gets a little hot in the room. You don't want to have your lover like choking. We're not trying to choke them, but we still want to have this beautiful scent on that's just like, yes, yes. And for that, my pom-pom, Nuit et Confidant by Annick Goutal. This is a very beautiful, spicy vanilla, but it stays closer to the skin. It doesn't project. It's not as strong. It's just, it's something that a person would need to be close to you to smell, and that's what you're looking for, is that the close to you but sexy, but not gagging them, choking them out sexy. So that's that one. And then staycation sexy, because let's face it, our lives are not what they used to be, and we're not necessarily going on a vacation. And even when they do get back, maybe you're just gonna have a weekend in where you just you're not ignoring people. Y'all got, if you have children, you send the children away. It's going to be all about you and your partner, and so it's all about just being in and just being with each other. So for that one, you want something that gives off sexy, but it's kind of like sweet and comforting, because y'all gonna be cuddling, you're gonna be talking, you're gonna just be hanging out with each other. And that one is Lavandes Trianon by Maison Lancome. This one, it's got a sweetness to it. It's like a vanilla lavender, and it's just, you know, vanilla in itself is a very sexy fragrance if done certain ways. So this is like that lavender, so it has a certain comfort, but it still has a sexiness to it. It has that, you know, chill sexy. It's just that, you know, very effortless sexy, the kind you want to have when you're staying at home, where it's not like, you know, you're not choking them out, but you still smell beautiful at all times. So that's that. Now, my all-time favorite sexy, let's just talk about that. All-time favorite, just all-time favorite sexy for me, to Wild Python. Y'all know I love this fragrance. I think it's classic. I think it's elegant. I think when I'm wearing it, it just gives me this just sexy vibe. It's beautiful. It's a floral. It has a little sweetness to it. It projects. It does everything I need it to do just everything. So yeah, that's it. Wild Python. I wax on about this all the time, so I'm trying not to just go overboard like I normally do. Okay, so that's enough of that. All right, so next up is the last one. And I was thinking about this. I said, this is an interesting thing to think of. What in your collection, sexy, that you would like to smell on your partner, your date, that would just be sexy to you on your partner, your date? And for me, I've always wanted to smell Perry Ellis' Saffron Rose Absolute on a date. I would just, on a man, oh my goodness, I swear to y'all, I'd be like, if I smelled this on, I have a feeling, I've always said that old school Dior Fahrenheit used to just turn me on. If I smelled a man wearing that, I'd be like, hey. Now, I think if I smelled a man wearing this, it would probably have the same, you know, I would probably have the same type of reaction to it, and because it just, it just is so sexy, it's so spicy, it's so woody, it's so rose, no sweetness at all, just just spicy rose. Yes, yeah, I would love to smell a date wearing that. I'm just saying. All right, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think of my tag. I'm trying something. I'm trying to be, you know, more of the fragcom community, and, you know, jump in and have some fun. And tell me some of your sexy fragrances of any of the categories. Throw it in the comments. I would love to hear about it. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a like. And remember, because all of this engagement helps my videos to get pushed out, in case y'all don't know that. But I know y'all do, because everybody says that, and that's why I try not to say it, because I find it so repetitious. Or is it just me? All right, so let me just go on back to it. And I will be tagging a lot of people in the description box. So please, I hope you will do this tag for me. You know, it's my very first one. I'm trying to pop my tag cherry. I couldn't help myself. Y'all know who I am. Y'all know who I am. What's up with this hair right here? Okay. This wig life, I don't know if I'm ready for. But anyway, it's your Lulu. Be bold, be brave, be fearless, be free. Talk to you later.